Runners come out on the course. They're led by Max's Folly, who's moved rather one-paced in the past. Next out is Placed First, who's having a first run today. And Championi and Cranebrook, who's the second, follows these. Sander, who's got good consistent form across the outings. Thunder and Lightning is next, with rather modest prowess. And Seizure, who was just a touch unlucky at being on par. Cook. And Jasper Fury, this one from plays a square. And the last two to leave the paddock, Ballygowan and McKeely. Understarters orders now, and they're off. The early leader, Thunder and Lightning from Seizure, Ingrid's Book, Placed as first, and Max's Folly. At the halfway point, still Thunder and Lightning on the rails, with Seizure going well, Max's Folly showing good speed, and Rosander moving up into the middle division. In the distance, Seizure now in the league with Rosander quickly in second, Max's Folly, Thunder and Lightning quickly. At the post, we have Rosander, who goes quickly into the lead, and rapidly opens up a big advantage from Seizure, and Max's Folly somewhere on the first number 6, Rosander, second number 9, Seizure, and third number 1, Max's Folly. Rosander, the winner from Seizure and Max's Folly, and the distances were 10 lengths and 3 lengths.
Harry!
Second race. As
Harry!
on cards, number 1, Builder's Shovel. Number 2, Running Fast. 3, Template.
Harry?
Number 5, Ton Up Jaguar. 7, Tire Lever. Number 10, Paperclip. 11,
Gotta pay, Harry.
And number 12,
Eh?
Costa. As on speak minutes.
One way or the other. Gotta pay.
Weighed in. The starting prizes for the first race were 10 to 1, winner, 8 to 1, and 6 to 4.
Nice. Good morning.
Yeah.
Favorite.
£72, 2 quid, 2 bob. After you about the old woman. All right, good.
Nobody saw a thing, of course. 200 people all glued to the race.
But he is alive.
Just.
Ah, I see.
Les Scammal.
Ah.
Know him, do you?
Go on, then.
Had it coming to him. Must be the first time anyone's dared to work him over, though.
Scammal, the three of them, aren't they?
Brothers, all with winning ways. Les is the youngest.
The brothers.
You're very well informed.
I'm not entirely cut off from the outside world in here. They run a protection racket, I believe.
I ever say that?
No.
Good.
I'm saying it.
That's all right, then.
Yeah, they're very well known. It's remarkable, really.
Why?
Nobody ever talks about them.
In here, Mr. Scammal.
Who's this?
Police.
Carry on reading your paper. Les? Les?
He hasn't regained consciousness. It might take some time.
Injuries?
Extensive bruising to face and body, 2 fractured ribs, right hand crushed.
Who did it?
We don't know yet. That's what I'm waiting to find out. Not that I'm expecting much, though.
What, when he comes round?
He'll say it fell over.
What about belongings, wallet and that?
They've been checked.
I can have a receipt, can I?
You'll have to ask the inspector. You any idea who did it? No. Have you?
Maggie, I'm home.
Hello, love.
Oh, dear.
I didn't hear you.
I'm feeling a bit tired, Maggie.
Oh, Harry.
And weary.
Oh, dear.
Ah,
Here.
thanks.
Well, how did it go?
Hmm?
The race meeting.
Oh, not too bad.
Oh, I've never known a bookie yet admit to doing well.
Oh, it's all right.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's just that I'm tired, that's all. Glad to be home.
Only, when you went out this morning, I thought you looked a bit worried. Not your usual self.
Be a lesson to him.
Yeah, ribs kicked in, hand mashed up.
He won't be told.
Told what? It wasn't his fault.
Yes, it was. He's been asking for it for years, pushing people around. We can't operate like that. Not in stay in business, we can't.
Anyway, there were no witnesses, that's something.
Maybe, maybe not.
The police have been scratching around, of course. And taking his clothes to the laboratory.
They've got to do something, haven't they?
I got a receipt.
Read it.
All of it?
Well, the pockets, what was in them?
Another wallet containing driving license, insurance, postage stamps. No money.
Nothing else?
Keys, small change, handkerchief, fountain pen broken. Must have broke when he was kicked.
You know what I mean.
Well, nothing else, Louis.
No notebook.
Well, there isn't.
Names and addresses.
Doesn't say so, no.
Let's hope there wasn't, then.
You told him I didn't know.
I've told him often enough about getting rough as well.
He's better now, Louis. Better than he used to be.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Anyway, with the money missing, maybe they'll treat it as robbery with violence.
With a bit of luck.
I'm telling you, Harry,
Harry who?
so, warning you, Harry,
Who?
well, Harry, play, pull up.
What's this, Storage Way? Right. Right. Where's your slip? Oh, you got a tip from one of your police horses, did you?
Those bars suit you.
Why don't you go...
Morning. Hello, Mr. Fleming.
Know why I'm here, do you?
No?
Les Scammal beating up at the races.
Les Scammal?
He mentioned you.
What'd he say?
Just that. Your name. I want to know why.
It was written up outside.
Why?
You think I did it? All 10 stone of me?
Come on, Harry. How much does it cost? 20 quid? You know I know.
Let's get this straight. You're accusing me.
Put it down, Harry.
No, I need a lawyer.
Not yet, you don't.
And what are you here for?
To help you. Now listen, I'll say it once. If you had anything to do with it, if you paid someone to take care of Les Scammal for you, then I want to know about it, and I'll tell you why.
Don't bother.
I want them, Harry, all 3 of them.
You know where they live?
Oh, no. I want something that'll stick. I want someone in the witness box. You, for instance.
Not me.
You can't win on your own, Harry.
Win what? I know nothing about it.
They'll finish you for good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know all right.
Oh, yes, I know all right. Who do you think I've been wheeling around for the last 2 years? She's at home. Have you been to see her? Have you?
I'm sorry, Harry.
Yeah. Well, don't come to me for help. You did it once before, and where did it get me?
That was an accident.
Yeah? So was what happened to Les Scammal. That was an accident.
That was all fixed. It was deliberate.
What happened?
I was just kind of frightening him, that's all. No, honest, Louis.
Go on, what happened?
So, well, I went after him and he ran.
And you followed him?
Yeah.
Then what?
Well, he dived in this saddling box, so I dived in after him.
You didn't stop to think?
Think what?
They might have been waiting for you.
Oh. Anyway, I dived in after him and crash.
All set up.
Oh, yeah. There's one on either side of the door.
Just two, you say?
Two at least.
Would you recognize them? You gotta look at them.
No, didn't get much chance.
No, I can see.
It's the right performance. There was boots and bridles and stirrups, all sorts of gear flying at me.
All right, now we know.
You leave him alone. I want him when I get out of this place.
Any money in your wallet, was there, Liz?
Few quid.
Not there now?
No, he's got to make it look like something, hasn't he?
Nothing else?
What, driving license?
At all?
Well, it's insurance, that sort of stuff.
Nothing he might use?
Harry Poole?
Now, you know what I mean, Les.
No, nothing.
Wasn't there?
Well, the report adds up to nothing, doesn't it?
Well, so that.
What then?
Apart from my fee, it states that these were used.
I knew that.
Then my findings confirm yours.
What's this bit? Probably used by more than one attacker.
No, that's a reasonable deduction.
Huh?
Judging from the number of pieces, I would say it was logical.
I knew that, too.
Further confirmation.
Looking at Les Scammal, I'd say it was logical.
Look, if you'd had a suspect with whom I could have made comparative tests...
I've got one.
Oh, excellent.
No, it isn't. He's no use. He's not enough of a lever for what I want.
Ah, what you want are the brothers, eh?
If there's a chance of it, yes.
How?
For getting someone at all. If I thought Harry Poole would crack under a wounding charge, I'd have him, but he wouldn't.
Is that ethical?
You gonna moralize?
No.
Good, neither am I.
I trust that Les Scammal won't either when he comes out of hospital.
I'll be ready.
Possibly. It's not you I'm thinking about.
Harry? Harry?
It's all right, Maggie. A couple of friends of mine. They're working for me. Come on, fellas.
The clothing. Scammal's clothing.
There they are. Traces of peat moss. And blood. His own, probably.
Still gives me nothing.
It's after 6.
It's just going.
I was going to suggest a drink.
Oh.
In the house, not in the stable.
Fleming is trying to find a way of doing the impossible, darling.
Oh?
Yes, the brothers.
The what?
Scammal brothers. They run a protection racket. Oh, nothing terrible, you know, like London or America. Although these chaps do come from London. No, it's a nice, friendly little protection racket.
Is there such a thing?
Indeed there is, and very profitable it is, too.
Well, I've never heard of it.
That's the whole key to their success. You never do hear of it.
Friendly protection.
Oh, protection, it's everywhere. Insurance, banks, why, this house, for instance, is protected.
Yeah, that's different.
Oh, principle's entirely the same thing. We pay a premium to be protected against specified disasters.
Yeah, but no one threatens us if we don't. If they don't say pay up or we'll burn your house down.
No more to the successful racketeers. Not anymore. Oh, no. They offer you a service. They may offer to look after your bad debts. They may protect you against business competition. They may police your premises.
And it's legitimate. Unless I imagine they threaten to beat you up if you don't pay.
Anna, that's extortion. Would you say that was a fair summary?
It was quite that simple. I'd have no problems.
Well, what do they do then? Imply, I suppose.
Yeah, suggest. Leave it to the imagination. Dry martini?
Scotch?
Yeah, help yourself.
Thank you. Yeah. The brothers work on bookies. They're about the most susceptible. Defensive, high financial risk, vulnerable. It's easy.
Is it?
Yes. They build themselves a little circuit. Betting office here, one there. Then they overload the market. Don't give them a chance to get together. And even let them know who's on their lists and who isn't. They ask for small regular amounts. Say 20 a week. And in return, they take care of your Welshers, so you're not thumped by a bad loser, and you think you've got a bargain.
And if you don't?
Well, that's where the trouble starts. They may think you're not worth the bother and leave you alone, or they may not.
Which could mean?
Anything. Bad business, smear campaign, car accident.
Well, why not go to the police?
No.
Why not?
You've no proof. You're frightened. And if you do go, you're on their lists for good.
But that's your job. To see that nothing happens to them.
The protection.
Well, yes.
Harry Poole tried that.
A couple of years ago.
What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing. Didn't he get to court?
Not as you'd notice.
Now, Mrs. Poole was crossing the road. She'd been out shopping. Motor car ran her over. Never found the driver.
Harry Poole came to me for protection. He isn't going to come again.
No.
He'll try getting his own back his own way. He's already fixed Les Scammal, he thinks. Now it's in the open. And if we can't do something, somebody is going to get killed.
It doesn't need decorating. It was only done last year.
Well, you want a spare room doing up, don't you? And the hall? Liven it up a bit.
I want to know who they are, and you're not telling me.
They're friends, Maggie. That's all, friends. They've offered to decorate the house inside and out.
I don't believe you.
All right, you wait and see then. I'll tell you what. You choose the colours. Any colours you like. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Harry, they're not decorators. They don't look like decorators.
Well, they're not professionals, no, but they're a lot cheaper.
I'm not letting them into the house till I know who they are and what they're here for. I mean it.
Well, we're only doing it for you, Maggie. Makes it a lot nicer.
I'm not. That's final.
Why?
I don't like the look of them. I don't know them. I wouldn't feel safe.
Well, you'll be safe, all right.
They're not coming.
Now, listen, Maggie, listen.
Not until you tell me who they are.
All right. They owe me money.
Oh. What for?
Well, bets, of course.
Oh. How much?
Enough. This is their way of paying it off.
By decorating the house?
Yeah. Doing one or two little jobs for me.
You sure? What other jobs have they done for you, Harry? What other jobs are they going to do?
Just a warning, Mr. Scammal, that's all. I'm watching you.
Oh, yeah?
You know why?
Looking for winners, eh?
Losers. It's my job to pick them.
Oh, well, that's easy enough.
I know, I pick thousands. See, I don't pick you.
You know, I really don't know what
No,
you're going...
know.
I do seem to remember you're having to send a written apology.
2 years ago.
Oh, it doesn't stand anymore?
It stands.
Well, that's nice.
For the time being.
Oh, I see.
You should.
Yeah, I'll have to watch where I park my car, will I?
If there's anywhere near Harry Poole's office, I'll tow it away. With you in it.
Oh, I'm not allowed there. I'm barred.
Let's just say this. Harry Poole's office is in business. Anytime it isn't, I know where to come.
Yeah. Well, I could always sell you sunflowers, couldn't I?
Bear it in mind.
Oh, I will. Would you like a grape?
They stick in my throat.
Hello. Ready, Liz? Yeah.
We fixed a party.
Hello, Inspector. Nice to see you.
Hello, Mr. Scammal.
I've been meaning to drop in. Tell me, you made any progress?
Progress?
Well, you're going to find out who beat up Les, aren't you?
Afternoon.
Good morning, Inspector.
Harry not here?
No. Is it the office?
I just called down the off chance, nothing important. Getting round well, I see.
Now? Yes.
I'm glad.
I was on my back for over a year, you know. Harry's had a rough time with me.
Yes, I'm sure.
Sit down, Inspector.
No, really, it's just on the off chance.
Please, sit down. I want to talk to you.
All right. Got the decorators in, I see.
Yes.
Local firm, are they?
I don't know very much about them. Harry could tell you.
Maybe I'll ask.
You've seen him recently, Harry?
Why?
Oh, I just wondered. He doesn't tell me very much these days. I'm a bit worried about him.
Huh?
Yes. Oh, he hasn't been the same, I know, since the accident. But it's not just that.
What then?
I don't know. I thought perhaps you might have some ideas. He seems on edge all the time, worried about something.
Business bad, is it?
No, I don't think so. Well, he hasn't complained. Mind you, he doesn't let me see the figures, of course.
What else?
Oh, I wish I knew. Oh, I've just got too much time. Maybe that's it. Too much time just to sit and think.
Scammal brothers been round again, have they?
He hasn't said.
You'd tell me if they had, would you?
Yes.
Would you?
Now, look, Inspector, you know the situation.
Still thinks it wasn't an accident.
No, it isn't just that.
What then?
Oh, I've thought about it. I haven't thought about much else. But I know Harry. Whether it was an accident or not, whatever it was...
I know.
Oh, I'm frightened.
Like, did you want any ice or lemon in this or anything like this? Sure, put some ice in it, get a nice cold crisp, you know what I mean?
Enjoy yourself.
Well, I'm doing.
Come on, pretend it never happened.
Don't worry.
Which one do you want?
What?
Well, which girl?
I'm in plaster.
Well, you're not all in plaster. Come on, have a drink, have a dance. We're glad you're back.
Yeah, me too.
Now, Les.
It's a little bastard.
You had been pushing, Les.
No more than he asked.
What about the blonde? She's new. We only found her last week.
Help yourself.
Now, Les, I'm telling you to forget it. Her mother was dead, King.
12 months he owes.
Doesn't matter, Les. Got a fair old pair of scotches, don't you think?
It's 500 quid, Louis.
Damaged stuff. Written off. Her name's Julia.
I warned him enough times. I've told him.
She's been wanting to meet you all the week.
I've been lenient.
Nobody's saying you haven't.
It's not just the money, Louis. He's tried to do us once before. He went to the law.
Nothing happened, did it? Now forget it.
Yeah, just as soon as he's paid, I'll forget it.
Now listen, the police will be watching every move. Now, is it worth it?
Well, that depends. Louis.
30,000 a year we got up and down the country. 30,000 a year. I mean, just have a look around.
Well, not if Harry Poole can help it, we won't have.
Well, there's nothing he can do. Not if we leave him alone. Nothing.
No.
We're legitimate. We provide a service. They all know that.
Yeah, well, you keep an eye on the clients, because... Well, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't have one or two more stopping payment.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Well, there might have been this bit of paper in my wallet. There was only a couple of names on it, Louis, not all of them.
Two girls here going spare. Don't you want them?
Gentlemen, I'm glad you could all come. Now, this is the
Hang on,
position.
Harry, a minute. I'm still dry.
Kevin. I've managed to come across your names and 7 more. And I gather we're all somewhat in the same position.
What's that then?
We've all been paying protection money to the Scammal brothers.
Is that what it's about then, this meeting?
Yeah.
I'm off. I want nothing to do with it. I thought it was business.
It is business. Whether you admit to paying or not, and I know that you have, all of you, and I'll be paying as well, what I'm going to propose is we stop paying.
See, Harry?
Oh, listen, will you? Listen.
What for?
Look, just listen. Just sit down.
Oh, it's all right for you. I don't know anything about protection, and I don't want to know.
Les Scammal was put in hospital.
Oh, so I heard.
I put him there.
You did?
I did.
They'll murder you.
Oh, no, they won't. They won't get the chance.
You put Les Scammal in hospital.
I did. I got 2 men working for me right now. They're at my place, guarding it. So my wife's safe, I know that.
Ah, you won't be. Best thing you can do is go and see the police. Tell them about it, not us.
Oh, no, I tried that 2 years ago. Even went to court. Case was thrown out.
No case, was there? Your word against theirs. Be the same now.
My wife was run over. They did it, I know that.
They might have done. But it wasn't proved.
Well, all right, they might have done. It was a car accident.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. My wife's been saying the same thing ever since. Might have been. Not sure. Maybe. But I know.
What's your proposals, then?
I've got a piece of paper here, and I've duplicated it. It's got all your names on it, and 7 more. All bookies, all in the Midlands.
What does that prove?
This came from Les Scammal's wallet, right?
Yeah. Even so, it's only a piece of paper. They've got accounts all over the place. Don't get you anywhere.
Oh, yes, it does. With this piece of paper, I've got something nobody's ever had before. We all thought, I don't know, we all thought we were on our own. We were the only ones, is that right?
I never talked about it, no.
I'm the only one in our area, I'm sure of that. See, it's the way I'm situated.
They do a lot of good, you know. A service. Never had no trouble.
4 of us here, and 7 more. Now, supposing we all stopped paying altogether, what could they do?
Do something, they'd have to. Otherwise we'd be out of business.
All right, whatever they do, chuck a bomb or whatever. Wouldn't be my word against theirs then, would it? There'd be 11 of us.
The footprint from the saddling box, and of course I've kept the cast. Got another suspect now?
2. Decorating Harry Poole's house.
Oh, yes, there's enough definition here for matching purposes. Might be able to find traces of peat moss on your suspect's shoes, even horse manure.
On a racecourse. Defense will love that.
Might even find traces of blood.
For the kicking, you mean?
Yes, and the welts, and the laces, and the stitching. It's hard to remove all traces, no matter how much they're cleaned.
Well, it's worth a try, anyway. They're the least likely-looking decorators I've ever seen. Both of them got the form. Wallace and Fowey.
Well, whoever and whatever they are, you bring with their shoes and their clothing.
Yes.
You worried about anything?
Les Scammal's out of hospital now.
I see. Fully recovered, you think?
Well, he's out, anyway.
Look, his bones won't yet be set. If you're thinking...
I'm not. He's got 2 brothers that do it for him. And Harry Poole's got 2 decorators. Puts me in a nice position, doesn't it?
Look, if you suspect these decorators of causing grievous bodily harm to Les Scammal, and my tests substantiate your suspicion, you've no choice, have you?
That's what's worrying me.
You'll have to arrest them.
Yes.
And then...
Then what?
24-hour watch on Poole's house?
Yes, I remember.
So do I.
24-hour watch, you turn your back for a second and the car accident.
Nevertheless.
Or a brick drops from a roof, the parcel's delivered, poison, anything.
If you don't arrest them, that can still happen.
I know. But it won't be me who's responsible, will it?
Won't it?
My husband's are only size 7, otherwise you could borrow his.
Ah, that's all right, thanks. Yeah, we're indoors.
Look, why don't you come and watch the racing on television?
No, we're not supposed to.
Well, why not? You're paid by the hour, aren't you, or is it by the job?
Well, look, we don't want to be in no trouble.
Oh, you'll be much less trouble in there watching television than doing whatever it is you're trying to do to my horn.
Well, just for the first race, perhaps? Yeah, it wouldn't hurt, would it? 1 or 2 races.
Good.
Thanks
Leave
very
your
much,
brushes
Mrs.
in the hall.
Well, the runner's going to post for this. The runner's going to post
Put me through to Norman, will you, love?
2-mile handicap chase. Speed Weevil.
Harry Norman.
Moving way down.
Louis Scammal.
Running for the first.
Listen, what odds are you offering on Commander?
Next we have
What?
Commander number 3, who is.
What do you mean I haven't got an account?
At this meeting.
That is Norman I'm speaking to, isn't it? Well, what are you on about then?
Placed at Front World Park last week, and Black Disc, who's.
Norman Foster, was there?
Form.
Oh, George? It's Louis. What odds are you offering on Commander?
And cabinet maker, a good
Leave off, George. I can get better odds than that anywhere. No. No, forget it.
What's the matter? They'll be off in a minute.
Where's Les?
Rostrum. Won't be many seconds before the flag goes up. They're under starters' orders now.
Well, I want to speak to Eric. It's Louis Scammal. Yeah, well, I can't help it if he's busy or not. Listen, I want to put a bet on. I want to put £50 on Commander. Now, make it 100. Yeah, of course you can accept it. Ask Eric. Tell him it's Louis. Well, shout if he can't hear you. Who said not to accept bets?
They're off. The first 10, we have Speed Weevil from Black Disc. Ship and Treasure, well, they're on the outside.
Where's Les?
Taking the first.
Should I know that somewhere? We'll find him, will you?
In the lead from Black Disc.
Get it on? Yes. How much? 10 bob.
Repaired, of course. Just repaired. The other pair's much too big to fit.
Must be other shoes, surely.
Yeah, there. They're no good either.
Could take the sole and the heel off.
Oh, I'll have to.
I'd like to watch that. Have a go at mine as well, if you like.
Right.
7 to 2. Walked it at 7 to 2.
I could have run out and put it on cash.
There wasn't time, was there?
Well, why wouldn't they take it over the phone anyway?
Well, what do you think?
I mean, the other business.
Yeah. They're ganging up. Not going to do business with us anymore. And I wouldn't mind betting I know who's behind it. Here, get your coat. I fancy a day at the races.
What about Liz?
He never would listen, would he? He'll be there before us.
Did you find anything?
Perhaps.
Are you sure you're being really impartial about all this?
Do you mean?
Not getting involved in Fleming's problem?
Well, of course not.
Good.
How much you say I had on it? The winner? 10 shillings? Right, let's go and collect.
You don't mind if I have a little bet, do you, Harry?
You can get one on.
Oh, I will. I'll get one on. With you.
Sorry. Not a chance.
500.
Try somebody else.
I have done already, but word seems to have got around.
Oh. I wonder why.
Nothing to do with you, Harry, is it? Hey? No. Not little Harry Poole.
Got your own way in the end, Harry, didn't you?
He just fell.
Oh, I know.
I hardly touched him.
No, he just fell down and died.
Well, I didn't kill him.
What should we say at the least? Manslaughter?
It wouldn't get you anywhere, and you know it.
You don't think so, Harry?
You charging me?
I'm thinking about it.
All right, charge me then. We'll see who's right.
No rush, Harry. No rush.
You can't, that's why.
I'll tell you what, Harry. I'll tell you what. You tell me what you know, and I'll tell you what I know.
About what?
Anything you like.
All right.
I'll start you off. You're decorators.
What about them?
I'm bringing them in.
What for?
Guess. Your turn.
I want my solicitor.
Entitled. Tea?
They're painting my house.
Green, I saw.
They owe me money.
You're not surprised with those two. Handy, though, finding blood on their shoes.
Now, look!
No, Harry, you're going to talk. You're going to tell me everything you know about the Scammals, right?
The telephone. Please.
Leslie Arthur Scammal, age 30, Trenton Mews, Warwick, height 6 feet, weight 180 pounds. Right. Right arm in plaster, chest strap for rib fractures. Scissors, please.
No, Teddy.
No.
Stay here.
It's all right, I'm not going far.
Not anywhere.
I should have gone before.
I said no.
Our brother.
I know.
Little Les.
The police will be here.
All the more reason.
Harry Poole won't be there. He'll be down at the station. They'll be charging him.
It's all right, Louis. I'm not going to kill anyone.
Teddy.
Going to get bed, tell you problems.
All right, I'm coming.
Michael James Wallace, Eric Fowey. Both of you, get your clothes and get outside. You're under arrest.
But my husband. Where's my husband?
Sorry I've been so long. I'll do some tests in the lab. Now I'll need comparative x-rays, the original rib fractures. Apart from that.
Oh, good. I've got Harry Poole waiting to be charged. I need to know the cause of death.
Fat or marrow embolism?
What's that exactly?
Blood clot. Found traces of fat in the veins of the lung and of the brain. Roughly speaking, what happened was this. The ribs were refractured. Right, well, bones contain marrow. Marrow contains fat. Some of the fat got from the ribs into the lungs and from them into the bloodstream.
As quickly as that?
Oh, yes. And there it formed a blood clot.
So?
Well, I'm afraid it'll hardly support a charge of manslaughter.
Well, it must be manslaughter, surely.
Afraid not, no. Very little signs of violence having been used. I should say probably fell.
You're trying to tell me that Poole had nothing to do with it?
That's my opinion, yeah.
Well, what about a wounding charge?
Try.
Try?
Well, you'll first have to establish that he was responsible for the original wounding from which the bones had not yet set.
It's no good, it wouldn't work.
No, you can get those decorators to say that Poole paid them to beat up Scammal.
Having them brought in, but they never talk.
Oh, well.
I wanted something good and hard to frighten Poole with. Something to make him stand up in the witness box, convince a jury that the Scammal's put away.
Now, I'd be right in assuming that you wish to threaten Poole with prosecution for manslaughter as an inducement for him to testify against the Scammals.
You going to moralize this time?
No, it's most improper.
So are the Scammals.
Oh, yes, they are there.
And now you tell me I've just got to let Harry Poole go.
That is my opinion, yes. Eventually.
Are you, saying you might be wrong?
No, but you might say it if you want to keep him for a little while.
I couldn't really keep him long enough.
My solicitor.
You can see him at home.
I'm free to go.
If you like. For the time being.
What about the Scammal brothers?
What about them?
Well,
What?
I'll drop you off, Mr. Poole. I'm going your way.
Thank you.
Okay, come in. Thank you, Doctor.
Yes, you'll want to be getting back to your wife, won't you, Mr. Poole?
Maggie!
It's all right. No? Oh, no, it's all right, operator. Full salon.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, she's all right, Mr. Bull. She's just frightened.
Thank you. I'm not frightened.
No, but your wife is.
I can look after her.
I hope so.
We're out there now, across the street.
They always will be.
Oh, God. Maggie?
I'm all right, Harry. I just wasn't sure it was you.
And you never will be, Mrs. Poole.
I've got a list. A list of names, all bookies like myself. I'll get them to stand up for me. It won't go on like this. I'll get them in the end. I'll get them.
You got a list, you say? The bookmakers. Now, look, if you could persuade them to go into the witness box, the Scammal brothers would be finished, wouldn't they?
They will be. In the end, they will be.
Well, somebody's got to be the first. Then they'll follow.
Harry.
No.
You've no protection now, Mr. Poole. You've no decorators.
I can hire others.
From inside prison?
What?
But Fleming let me go.
Yeah, for the moment. But it's the Director of Public Prosecutions who has to decide. Your wife can very well be alone.
I'm all right, Harry. I can look after myself.
Ah, is that the list?
11 all told.
All bookmakers. All with one interest. To finish the Scammal brothers.
Yeah. All brothers in a way, but...
11 of you?
It's quite a team, isn't it? Waiting for a captain.
Harry? Harry.
All right. I'll do it.